Our Sports Inquirer here with Kodie Comby from Georgia Tech Volleyball. Good home wins over Georgia and Arkansas this past weekend. Just overall impressions of how those matches went in non-conference play since it concluded.
I think these last two wins were very big for us. I think that Georgia and Arkansas are going to do very good things this upcoming season. So those wins were very, very important for us, and they've already been really good teams. I think that we're going to do very well this season. I'm excited. I think that one thing that we do struggle with that we did during preseason was playing teams that are away. And so, for example, whenever we went to Alabama, we lost to Alabama and Marshall, which definitely should not have happened, but it did. I think that those things, just bringing intensity, are going to be some things to keep looking out for.
You had 9 kills against Georgia, and that we'll stick to that, back to that win, just getting them here on this court. I know it's a big rivalry for you, and 9 blocks. Just about a defensive effort and being able to control the game in that regard for you.
It was fun. It was a great game. I think that our blocking did really well in both games. Everyone was getting block touches. Everyone was getting blocks, which for sure helps the defense out a lot, and they were doing well too. So it was just an overall fun game.
Yeah, and you hit at a 44 clip over those 2 matches with 19 kills. Just talk about what's the importance and how do you execute good offensively as far as hitting at high percentage? What goes into that, and how important is that for you to do that for your team success?
It's super important. I think we try and emphasize the middle and the right side a lot during practice and during games, because once the middles and right sides get kills, it's going to open it up for the outsides, because Michaela and Mariana are being super effective. And once the other team starts realizing that, they're going to start prioritizing them. And so once the middle blocker leaves to go block Mariana or Michaela, then we have me or the other middle up and ready to go.
How's that working with young middles, like young outsides, like Michaela and you mentioned Mariana, as a veteran middle? How does that cohesion work, and how do you help them out? It's
worked pretty well. I think just reminding them every time, every play. Okay, remember you have this person. They're gonna hit line. Someone's gonna slide. Start your base out wide. Just kind of reminding them helps them a lot, and just keeping them comfortable and keeping them confident, which is something that I think helps underclassmen a lot.
Do you feel more comfortable with that scouting now as opposed to when you first came in?
For sure.
And not knowing positioning? Like, it sounds like now you can pretty much, you can study. Do you feel you study film better?
Yeah.
You can interpret that and help your teammates out more?
Yeah, not only just studying it better, but I think that now I am actually putting it into effect. So when we're watching film, my freshman year, Michelle would be like, take power from this chick, she's gonna hit power, and I just kind of give up. And so now I'm really like reminding other people and reminding myself that this is where she hits, and this is what I need to take away.
What does that mean, power?
Power is whenever they hit to zone 5, towards the libero, and then if they hit cutback, they hit to zone 1. That's what we call it.
Oh, that's so much terminology. Do you see stuff now or get a new term, even as an upperclassman, that you're not familiar with, or have you pretty much heard a lot of it?
We've heard most of it, yeah. Now we have something called a power tip where we're pushing it down. That's kind of new with Claudio, but other than that, it's pretty much the same.
Is it more like formations that will throw you off more than just like positioning? If I heard like 5-2 and 6-1s, and is that will that be more of a thing that'll throw you off than like someone throws that to you, an opponent?
Not really. I think it's more about specific players. So, for example, we scouted Arkansas, and we had these 6 or these 4 or 5 players that were going to be hitters, and they come out and they're not playing any of them. They only have 2 instead of the 5 that we scouted. So when that comes, you're kind of just reminding yourself to do what you know, and if they start swinging a certain way, then you'll cut that one off with either of your hands, and just being ready.
Okay. And now ACC play is now coming, and you have 2 road games, maybe your longest trips of the year as well. Just how do you prepare for that, and making the trips to Syracuse and Boston College, and just those, because those seem like those would be teams that you're comfortable with, but just a long distance, a lot you have a young team, first time traveling to this part of the country. How do you just help them and yourselves get ready for that?
I think just bringing intensity is what we lack on the road, And it's going to be a long season, and this is only the beginning, so kind of taking advantage of not being as tired as we will in the middle of the season or the end of the season. And so these are going to be good teams that are capable of winning and losing if we do well, but winning for sure. And so if we just keep the intensity and the energy and the balls out, everything, that's going to help us.